You're in a very, not very public relationship, but it's online. How is that different from a relationship you've had like in the past, and like what barriers had to go through, or what's really good about it compared to like Pennsylvania relationships where it's like not everyone in the world knows that you're dating, you know?
Right.
Or if they do know you're dating, it's more of like a, it's. Yeah, go ahead. I can't really put into words what I'm thinking of.
Well, Heath is my first real boyfriend.
Gotcha.
Oh, wow.
I dated one other person in Pennsylvania for like a couple months, and I didn't consider it.
And he's actually here now.
Oh my God. Get me out of here.
He makes that joke with everyone, so.
But the online relationship, it's definitely fun, but there is pressure to constantly post together, which is not very healthy.
Yeah.
We don't post together all the time, but we're together every hour of the day. And if we don't post one day, there's people that are like already
Did they break up? Did they break up? Did they break
You're not
up?
together. You're not together. I'm like, hold on. Does this have to be like a thing? So I constantly feel like I have to like nurture the relationship and nurture the audience.
Mm-hmm.
So do you guys separate it where you know it's like, okay, I'm doing this for him, or he's doing this for me for a video, or he's doing this for me but it's also on video, or he does stuff for me off video, you do stuff for him off video? Like, how do you differentiate?
We definitely do more stuff off video.
Yeah.
That's more meaningful, but he does a lot of things where he just so happens to be filming it, and it's very organic, which is good. Like, we're very on the same page about everything. And it's mostly his videos too, because I don't do YouTube or anything. I just do the podcast. And
TikTok. I've watched you kill it on TikTok.
I tried to like skim over that. I'm 27 and I'm like, do I even start on TikTok?
I'm 26. That's how I make my money. So you're all good.
Okay, then we're good. Then I'm on TikTok.
Yeah.
But it's fun. It keeps it alive. We want to keep our creative juices flowing, and we both go through like a whole roller coaster of like, we don't feel creative and like we feel creative. So we try to keep each other, our careers going.
That's really interesting.
Helps,
I feel like you and I have like a similar thing. Like, we want to be creative all the time. Obviously, that's our job. What do you guys do to get out of that creative rut? I don't know if you get in it too often, but it's just like
creative block.
Yeah, it's like I don't know what's going on.
We're going through it right now.
Yeah.
It's not fun. I mean, we usually will sit down and we'll literally, like, it's cliche, but we'll like write down things that we can do. It's especially hard now on the internet because everything gets picked apart. So we're like, well, we know what we would like to do. We have a lot of good ideas, but people are going to take this the wrong way. Mm-hmm. So it's like constantly changing like the way that we want to post, which is also not good, but we're figuring it out.
That's what I was actually talking to her the other day about. I want to get like a creative group of people in LA together that meets maybe once, maybe twice a month, where it's like a think tank and everybody come, hey, do you like this idea that I have? And people can be like, yeah. How if you expand upon it? And it's not like stealing ideas. It's like helping each other create the ideas. And then you all like separate and go do your own thing. And then you'd be
There's nothing like that.
Yeah, I really want to make something like where everybody just comes together and it's like think. And it's not us coming together for that moment to collab and make videos then, but it's the planning of maybe collabing later or just doing your own thing. But we're helping you do your own thing too, and you're helping us like that way. Because if I told you an idea, you might be like, it would be better this way. And then same thing if you told it to me.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
I thought
That would actually help so much.
Yeah, I think
because
it
you need
also-
other brains,
Yeah,
other
yeah.
creative people.
It creates like an accountability for people. Because I know like Zach and Jared are the two people that hold me accountable for anything I do in my work. And I try to do the same for them. So, yeah. I think that would be good.
That idea's out there, Jared. Write it down before somebody steals it.
Write it down.
Okay. Do you have any, or do you and Heath have any plans like together for things you want to do in the future, or just for yourself? Do you want to like see how far you can take the dancing and things like that? Or what is like your plan in this industry? Not to get too deep. If you don't
I
want
have
to.
a question.
Yeah, no, feel free.
Yes, Indiana.
I have a question.
Yes.
So I obviously know like the end game for actors and singers, it's either to be on radio or on the charts or tour. Or,
I think that's what I was trying to say, but you
like,
say it better.
what's the end game for like dancers? Like, where does that?
It's tough. A lot of dancers stop dancing around. Oh my God. I didn't want to feel that. A lot of dancers stop dancing late 20s, early 30s. I know a lot of dancers in their like mid 30s. But I'm getting to like that end. I can feel my body like it's more difficult now, but I do want to keep going. But I would say the end game, like I personally would love to open my own studio. If you physically can't dance anymore, you start choreographing. Like there's a lot of choreographers that choreograph for backup dancing for Beyonce and Justin Bieber and whoever. So it would normally be something like that, and just producing
cool.
music videos. And
Is that something you
like
think
that.
you want to do?
yeah, I choreographed my first music video recently, and
my
I
God.
didn't know that I liked that stuff. I just did it, and I was like, oh, I really like this. So that's definitely something in the works. But for sure, I want to open my own studio because I love teaching kids.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Very cute.
How do you start? Do you create a lot of your own dances? Like as far as like
how do you choreograph a dance?
like
Is
that's
that what you're asking?
yeah.
It's hard. I get a lot of like creative blocks in that sense too. If I have a block, I sit and I get inspiration from other dancers, and I take what they're doing and I twist it into my own.
Is there a cliche that a lot of dancers do that you'll always notice? Like a lot of singers might do like something that a lot of people do. I don't know what it is, but is there like a cliche move or something that everybody's like, oh, you did that again?
Every TikTok move.
Every TikTok.
I walk into a class now and they'll do a TikTok move, and we're just like,
Okay, let's.
I feel like
Let's
that
not.
would immediately cheapen a dance.
yes, yes.
Every
that's
time
exactly
I see
how I
professional
feel.
dancers and I see them like, they really intensely like hit a whoa.
Yes.
And
I'm like, it's okay. It's
like-
okay. Like, you're good.
like, I mean, didn't need to do it.
Yeah, I don't
Do you know
think
what
they
I mean?
need it.
No,
Yeah.
because they're so good. And we were literally discussing this when looking at your TikToks and looking how incredible your dances is. We're like, you can so tell the difference between.
Well,
a
yeah, when she
professional
did that
dancer.
full side flip onto her heels,
Yeah,
I was
what?
like, yeah, she knows how to move.
I was like, yeah, okay, sick. But like, you really can tell a difference, and I'm like, it almost like, it's almost. What's the word? It's almost what's the word I'm thinking of?
I don't know. What are you trying to say?
Magical.
No. It's the word. It's
Yeah, let's
it's almost
more descriptive.
it's
You're on a,
What is the context
the
you're
word.
trying
Okay, I
It's
don't
the
know.
word. It's the word. You know the word.
Word. It's not offensive. It's almost a little degrading or demeaning to dancers when like
Immature.
like things like
Yeah.
that. And I'm like, the levels are so different. Like you've been
Yeah.
dancing since you were 2, and they learned to move that somebody else choreographed and didn't give them any credit
Yeah.
for choreograph. Do you know what I mean?
I know
I
exactly.
don't know.
what you
Maybe
mean.
that's
Yeah.
just my thought process on it.
No,
But
I agree.
yeah, it wears me
It's
out. a
okay to
little.
separate it.
Yeah.
Professional dancers can do TikTok dances, but don't bring it to the professional world.
Mm-hmm.
and that's the T, sis, as the kids say.